they're getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style from me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut, I know they gon' fiend. Everything Mississippi to the Palm Springs. Girls from brunettes down to blonde queens. These young boys don't know what a Don mean. I'm just a bad boy, gone clean. I'm the diamond chain choker, always remain sober. Don't drink liquor and all the game's over. Need a plane? I explained it to my broker. 3 bots in the hood, top down, and ain't over. You know there's more, man, where that come from? Me and Kuda Love rolling back to back in one. See, the names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
Yes. We are back. Y'all know what this is. This is the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are always just my opinions. Let me bring the group in. Oh, Mr. Coach Greg Wheeler. What's going on? What you been doing on this app since we've been gone? What you been up to?
Man, look. Transition, baby. It's all about transition. The wood is closed. You know, so I had to go find a new coaching job somewhere else. Now, still, my main focus is helping young men. So I'm down with the herd now.
Okay.
Beechwood High School, baby.
I don't like that logo this week.
Well, you know, our quarterback had a logo like this, something like this. So, you know, just think about it that way. Don't think about those other guys we're going against.
Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Deacon, what's good? What you been up to, baby?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. I was just a pleasure that I had opportunity to take some veterans to camp, man, so they could, and, you know, shout out to Shedeur. I know a lot of people don't like Deshaun and Jerry Judy and Casey Conception and you know, for coming out for these veterans, man. They amputees, they Vietnam vets. I actually had a Korean vet, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm a desert, you know, and it was wonderful, man, that they came out there. And I'm just, you know, big shout out to I will give the Browns a little credit, but not a lot.
Okay. Well, then right now, I just want to get into Week 1 preseason. I want to do a quick recap on Week 1 preseason real quick. Let me see what we got here. We're starting off with we went against the Bears last week. We both did 64 play. No, it's 64 to 63. But I should have put my glasses back on. But look at the total yards. They killed us in the total yards. They killed us. I still can't see. But, you know, we always going to win in the penalties. We won in the penalties. Turnovers, we gonna do that. Third down, we was I can't see that far. I need my glasses on, but we won in the third down, and like we even on a fourth down percentage. Then we can go over here and look at what Deshaun Watson did. He was 11 for 16 for 126 or 128. I can't see. And Sanders was 8 for 11 for 79 yards. And then we got Booth. He got 4 catches for 60 or 83 yards. We got KC, got 1 catch for 14. We got a little bit. Then Junkins did his little thing. But these are Now we're going to go into, let's look into the receiving. You know, Dylan did his thing on that one screen that he took. So Dylan, he got 2 catches for 43 yards. Gage is going to do what Gage do. Gage got 4 catches for 37. And Luke, he got 1 for 30. I think that's that one pass that Shedeur hit him hit him deep. Then KC got 3 for 27. So we got a little bit of work out there. They did a little bit of something out there. So I just want to just ask y'all, what do y'all think about that? I'm gonna start off with you, Coach. What do you think about the performance of Shedeur, the line, some of the rookies, and all that stuff? What did your first look at your Cleveland Browns? What did you think about it?
Well, let's start with the elephant in the room, quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're neck and neck, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, Deshaun didn't do anything to say he has the job. He managed the game okay, but of course, both of them had a turnover. I mean, so that's a strike against them. And, he got a chance to play with the ones, but didn't really produce the way he should. You know what I mean? Whereas Shedeur was playing with the twos. It looked very much like he was playing with the twos. He was at least able to get the ball downfield a little bit, but nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So I don't really know what to make of all that. The offensive line, especially the twos and the threes, leave a lot to be desired. There needs to be some work done there. The defense, they're trying to figure stuff out, and a lot of the starters weren't in. So I can't really say much about the defense right now. I'm hoping that we get a better look this week against Buffalo.
Oh, well, and now the one defense, Deshaun's my guy. The one defense I'm gonna take on Deshaun and Andrew Berry. He came out and said it on Joe Hayden's and them show, and they asked him about it, who went in. He said what he liked, because I know Shedeur took his shots. He said, but what he liked about Deshaun Watson's performance was they had deep shots lined up, but they played a two shell. So they had two safeties back there. So they had it all covered up. So he said the deep plays that we had, what he liked about what everybody saying Deshaun was playing it safe, but he said, well, what he liked about it was those are supposed to have been lost. Those are supposed to have been sacks, because you designed a play up and it's taken up, and Deshaun figured out some way to hold on to the ball, to dump it off, or to run to get positive those yards. So that's what Andrew Berry, your GM, said about the plays. You might not agree with it, but I mean it just from us, when you just watching it, you can't tell the whole field, but you can't see the whole field unless you get that all access 22, which I go back and I watch the film so I can see the whole field and see why certain players are holding balls and why they did certain things. But D, how did you feel about week one?
I think your boy I would say he was decently efficient besides that one, the turnover. But it's still the preseason. They still doing certain things. They still installing different stuff. So I didn't expect a lot. I don't expect a lot. It's like I'm just waiting week one. That's what I need to see. Week one, man. You know what I'm saying? So Shedeur, he made a mistake. He said the ball slipped out his hand. If you watch the video, guy covered it. He trying to flip the ball. I don't know if he had sweat or whatever they had on the ball. The ball sailed on him. He made the right read, but the ball just went somewhere else. But I don't kind of agree.
He said it was Sandy. He said it was Sandy.
Yeah. So I don't kind of agree with Coach when he said they neck and neck. Oh, I don't know about that, Coach, man. I think Sanders still got some work to do. I don't think Watson is that far ahead. I think the only reason he's there is because of his experience. But is it going to translate? The man ain't played in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So Shedeur did get some action. So I won't say neck and neck, but I say, maybe about 60-40, something like that. But I did like Smith hit that 50-something, and it still had a lot to go. So how we always struggle every other year. We struggle with a kicker. So I think cat, I want to see this cat succeed, man, because I know last year we missing field goals and come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for him to boot that I like that a lot, though. But the defense, we was missing Swessinger. Ward didn't play, Campbell didn't play, and we do need some depth, because I don't know what to say about them guys back there, man. You let Chicago do that to you? Yes, that's bad business, man. So hopefully when Ward and Campbell come out there, they'll make a difference, As far as old boy from Toledo, man, at the safety, he got to develop. But we'll see, man. Like I said, ain't nobody take me down the rabbit hole, and I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. until we
gonna see. We gonna
exactly.
see now. Coach, you got any rebuttal to anything that he might have said or I said?
You know, as far as Shedeur is concerned, you know, like I said, he's with the twos. I can't measure him the same way I'm gonna measure Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give him 55-45.
Okay.
I'll get a little closer if we gonna do that. I'll give 55-45.
All right.
Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do, this little segment is called Around the NFL. I'm just gonna tell y'all some news that what's going on around the NFL. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but Saints rookie Jordan Tyson, who I wanted in the draft, got hurt once again. He has a grade 2, most likely a grade 2 hamstring that's going to put him out for likely 2 months or more if it lingers on. Then we got the Texans wide receiver Jaden Higgins. He suffered a torn ACL in practice going against the Raiders, and he's done for the season. Then other things around the league, we got Jay and Daniel. He sent a cease and desist to LSU. He's kind of upset about the cornerback DJ Pickett. He's wearing his number, and he's not happy about that. He wanted his number to be retired, so he's like, "Hey, cease and desist. Y'all ain't doing I ain't doing nothing with none of y'all," and all that stuff. Then we got some Mary Kay news, which Mary Kay just been in the news, and I think she just rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And where Mary Kay, when we had Zadarius Smith in the building, we was thinking about, because we don't have, which they just talked about. And Zadarius Smith was in there doing this little whatever they do workout for the Browns, and Mary Kay reported that Zadarius is working out with the Browns, and most likely he's going to sign today. So guess what? Zadarius went on her post and he said, "Why are you writing that? I still got another interview that I'm going with another team. Why are you writing that?" So I guess what, he went to Atlanta and he said, "I'm signing here with y'all. I'm sticking with my man Kevin Stefanski, because that Mary Kay Cabot, she's on one. I'm blaming us leaving Z on Mary Kay." Do y'all have anything about any of the news that's going on around the NFL?
Go ahead.
That I might have commented about
the rash of ACL injuries that are happening right now. Couple guys, Tyler Biadasz, the center for
yes,
Chargers, is out indefinitely. A couple other guys. I mean, it's like a rash of these things that's going on right now. I mean, we get them every year, but it seems like they right in the forefront right now. They just, first, second week of preseason, normally, we get into the season a little bit and dudes start dropping. But this now, this is going to have to be addressed some type of way. Also, you didn't mention it, but it's something I've been reading about. These college cats, or these guys that's free agents or young guys just fresh out of the draft, they're suing to get their eligibility back so they can get a 5th year in college.
Yes.
And one of the guys is on the Browns. He went to Ole Miss or Mississippi State, a tight end. He was an all SEC tight end, but he wants to go back to college and play a 5th year. So now that's going to mess with rosters moving forward. So we got a lot on our plate right now between these injuries and all this instability that's going on in the league.
D, you got anything?
I just gotta, being the media for Cleveland 13, man. Mary Kay, you gotta calm down, boo. I don't know what is driving her. This has been a horrible, man. They on her ass. It's just been horrible, man. Like, she baiting people, this, that stuff with Shiloh. I'm like, come on, man. And like I said, Rizzo and all the rest of them, Tony Grothy, man, they ain't helping the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like so much premature hype, man. And we ain't even got to the season yet. It's like, like Christy said, man, you just messing up the whole energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out there and play, man. Let them play. Damn. It should be driving me crazy, man. And then the fan base be like, "Oh, we doomed. We doomed. We ain't even played one game yet." So Mary Kay, just chill out. That's all I'm gonna say. You do what you do. I can't, she's a very credible reporter at times, but sometimes I'll just be like, I don't understand it, man. It's what it is.
Okay. When in the next comment, not the comment, my bad. The next our next segment is a guy that y'all love. Y'all love, and I know y'all been looking and waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
That is my man, Dirt Dog. Dirt Dog is coming with the happy hour. And where the happy hour is because once it's a happy hour, once you get that with Coach drinking, get that yak up in you, we don't know what's about to come out of Dirt Dog's mouth, but sit back and prepare for Dirt Dog in his little new segment, the happy hour.
Coming home intoxicated, I said, just wanna love you. I just wanna love you, baby. Guess that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl, give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Where you be getting these videos?
What's good, baby? What's good? What's going on?
What's going on, man? Where you be getting these videos from, man? My TikTok?
Hey, I mean, you post them. Hey, don't worry about all that. What's good? What's going on in the Dirt Dog happy hour? Talk to us.
It's going great, man. I watched the game. I watched the game more than everybody else did. I even watched it longer than you did, TP and D, because y'all just quit on the team, and I kept watching. I'm lying on that. I'm lying on that part. I'm lying a little bit on that part because I did cut it off when it got to 34, like around 28, 34. But other than that, everything was fine. I liked
what's going on in the happy hour. What's going on with your segment? What's going on? Talk.
Segment, man. My segment gonna be on KC Concepcion.
What? This is it. This
Yeah,
is
if you let me say it, I'm getting ready to say it. I really love what I saw from the young man. I got his stats right here on my phone, real quick because let me tell you what this man's stats was in college because everybody kept worrying about his drops and stuff like that, and I was like, let's see how he goes. This dude had 185 in total receptions. He had 218 receiving yards, 2,218 receiving yards, my bad. And he had a total of 30 touchdowns. That's not bad. That was his college record. I'm real curious to see what he's going to be like in his rookie year. He almost ran one for a touchdown. What was it? For the kick return. So let's see how it goes. Dirt Dog got no ill will. I do have a problem with people posting the negative of the Cleveland Browns instead of the positives. What I saw from the two quarterbacks with Deshaun Watson, he didn't throw a lot downfield, but they were first downs. That's all I'm looking for when it comes to a quarterback. Shedeur, he pushed the ball downfield as well. They only showing on social media all the negative. So, when Deshaun fumbled that pass, I was like, but y'all didn't show what he was doing with the wide receivers. Same thing with Shedeur. Shedeur threw one real downfield to Luke Floria. I wish the Browns could keep him, but I don't think they're gonna keep him because this is his second run with the team. They cut him last year. So let's see how it goes. He has a great connection with Shedeur, and then Shedeur throws a pick. But these things are fixable. Shedeur looks a whole lot better than he did last year. He's not hanging on to the ball long anymore. He's more aware of his surroundings, though. That's the one thing I was more impressed with. Did you see that one play when he threw it to? It wasn't a first down, but who was number 23? What was his last name? Do y'all know his last name? The running back.
Oh, Marshall.
Yeah, he threw it to Marshall, and he didn't get the first down. But I like the awareness that Shedeur had. It was very encouraging to see. So be on the lookout because I said it before and I'll say it again. You keep talking ish about this young man. Keep talking ish about him. And when you keep talking ish about somebody, that's gonna light a fire under their ass. So I can't wait to see him play.
Or put that bitch out.
He gonna put it out. He gonna put it out. I mean, No, he gonna keep igniting it. No, let's not say put it out because I don't want him to put it out because that the only thing was concerns me the most is depth. The depth was terrible. Once the first string defense came out, I got a little concerned. I was like, I hope nobody really important gets hurt because I was not feeling that depth. Those backups were bad. Oh my God, they were bad.
Okay, well, now we got our next segment, and with this next segment, I've been trying some new things this year, and this next segment is it's about Mr. Deacon, and Mr. Deacon drinking the Kool-Aid of the Cleveland Browns, and what we gonna figure out with Mr. Deacon? We got some illustrations and some graphics to. Now, if Deacon is drinking the Kool-Aid after week 1, then you might see
That's how we get down, baby. That's how we get down.
Always drinking the Kool-Aid. So if he drinking the Kool-Aid, so this is what Deacon will probably end up doing because I'm always drinking the Kool-Aid. At the end of this segment, we're gonna figure out is I'm drinking the Kool-Aid and Deacon's not, or we both drinking the Kool-Aid. Hey, we just gonna have some fun with it. So, Mr. Deacon,
wow,
we both looking at the bucket. After week 1 with both quarterbacks and seeing what the rookie's doing, how did you come out with any positives of the game?
Yeah, it's like I said, Home Depot get you a discount, no sponsor. You know what I'm saying? But Dad, we drinking out the bucket, baby. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there was some positives, and like I said earlier, I did like the kicking game. Hopefully, we can continue that with Schmidt. I hope Schmidt can do that, man. And really, honestly, I can't drink no Kool-Aid, TP, man.
Wait, I ain't done. I mean, you can't give it away too soon.
I gotta, sometimes I gotta keep it 100. But there wasn't too many positives, man. I have more cons than I got pros, man. The line is like, oh, we got to do something, man. Something need to be done. I'm like, maybe it's somebody else out there that we could, kind of boost the line.
Let me ask you a couple questions first.
Go ahead, ask the question.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Let me ask you a couple questions. Then at the end of it, then you let me know if you're gonna drink the Kool-Aid.
Go ahead, sir.
Do Deshaun Watson look like he can be your 2026 quarterback?
No.
Okay. Dude,
that's not
go ahead.
That's not a strong no. It's like I said before, everything is so premature, bro. It's hard to say, man, until he sees more defense. I'm gonna give him credit for his experience. He does look a lot more healthier, more mobile. I give that to him. You know what I'm saying? But we just gotta see it, man. I think he was decently efficient. Like I said, besides that one turnover, I wasn't really worried about pushing the ball so much because we don't know what Monken wanted to do. They did the 3-1. Remember, I was like, man, if I see 3 and out, I'm gonna get pissed. But they ran the ball 3 times. If that's what Monken wants to do, everything is predicated about what Todd Monken wants to do right now. We know Deshaun has a decent arm. We know that. Okay. And you talk about me being negative, you know what I'm saying? They already
okay. Well, so what about Shedeur? What do you think? Did Shedeur Sanders do enough that you'd be comfortable with him starting week 1?
Not yet, man. He's still, to me, I know Jordan said it. I still think he's holding on to the ball a little long, but that could be predicated on the play calling. I do not want to see this Kevin Stefanski type, slow developing type plays, man. Get the ball out, throw it to the flat, get the ball out of your hands. And I got a problem with that, so I think his decisiveness has gotten a little bit better. But Shedeur still got to show me a little bit more. He's not that much farther away. But I will say this, and I know a lot of people might not like this. I think it could be a good thing if he did not be named the starter because he's going to get more time to develop. He's going to get a chance to see how Deshaun really operates. You got to think that there's been a lot of great players. Steve Young, the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Brady, who sat behind people and got a chance to develop and learn more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not tripping on it this year. Deshaun not gonna be here next year. Unless he go to the Super Bowl, he ain't gonna be here next year.
There
So
you go.
give this man a chance to sit back and chill. When the last time we had a quarterback, man, they threw Brady Quinn to the wind. They spear Gone Win to the wind. We done throw so many quarterbacks to the goddamn Manziel. Throw them to the dogs, and they've never had no time to really sit back behind somebody decent and learn the game. So I'm not saying him, if he doesn't make it, I'm not tripping on it right now. Let's see what Deshaun can do. And if Deshaun don't cut the mustard, hey, get his ass another high.
So what about KC Conception? Did you like what you saw out of him?
Loved it. Want to say one thing. I don't want to see no more Larvadad because he kind of almost bobbled that one chance he got. He did that last year. If you're gonna make KC Conception the punt returner, kick returner, let him do his thing. Let him do it now.
He's talking about special teams. You talking about special teams?
Yeah, on special team. Let KC do his thing. I don't want to see no more Larvadan back there. Let that man do his thing. I think he can be explosive, bro. We ain't had a good. Who the last two good returners we had? Josh Cribbs and Travis Benjamin. Ever since that, we ain't had no decent real return. Now, DPJ took one back a couple years. What happened to him? Let this man develop. Let him get used to it. If his hands is going to get better, I want to see KC get the ball. I think he's going to be explosive. Not worried about him getting hurt. That's the game. You can't put a player. You can't not put a player in the position because you scared he going to get hurt. That's football. So I'm putting his ass out there. Let's do it.
One more. Did you like what you saw with Dylan Sampson?
Dylan Sampson is a scat back, man. He's not that power running back. Yes, every time he catches the
back, we know he's second string. We know what he is.
Yeah, no doubt. But you're asking. I'm giving you my opinion. These we're talking about two different types of running backs. You're talking about a more finesse, scat back type guy in Sampson. You're talking about a more power, one cut, go up the field type guy. Judkins is beefcake, man. I didn't even think he was that big. Judkins is that power back, almost like the every down back. But when you want to have that change of pace, I think Sampson, when he catches them screens, Sampson is out of there. He gone. And you need that type of explosive guy. So I like that mix. So I do like I do like Sampson 100. Okay,
so what I saw was Dylan Sampson catching the ball that he can be explosive.
Correct.
The guy was right next to him. He jetted past him. What I heard was, did you like what KC did on special teams? You like somewhat what he did on the offense. What I heard was Shedeur Sanders need a little bit of work. Then what I heard was Deshaun Watson, he's mid. If he start, he's cool. So you somewhat like the team, but you almost on the edge. So what the world wants to know, what the My Dogs podcast fans want to know, are you drinking the Kool-Aid or no?
Hell no. Put that Home Depot bucket down, man. Take all the ice out. Put it down. Pour it out.
Pouring it out.
I'm pouring it out until they show me that I need to drink it. I'm pouring it out, man. Hell no. No.
Oh, man.
Gotta keep it 100.
Oh. Coach, bring him back to life. What do you think about Dylan? Did you like what you saw in Dylan Gabriel? My bad, Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson, he is what he is. He is a scat back. You know, I don't want to see no Metcalf up the middle with him. You know what I mean? He got to be on the outside.
Well, I'm just talking about y'all just judging him on his size and what you got to give him an A for what he did last week. That's all I'm trying to say. Y'all taking
that's
away.
That's my expectation of him.
He did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's meeting the expectation. My thing is, he's so predictable when he come in the game. Now, you're going to see more teams key on him. You know, so I want to see how they're going to be able to use him more effectively moving forward.
Okay. When our last segment, we're going to get into this week 2. Tomorrow we're practicing against the Buffalo Bills, where Todd Monken, he said that Shedeur and Foe, they both going to get like 5 reps apiece, and they're going to alternate with the starters, and they're going to get their work in. And him and the Bills coach agreed that they're going to keep their starters out there until they both feel that they got enough work in. Then they're going to set the starters and let everybody else go. And they both agreed that they're not going to start their starters in Saturday's game. So with none of the starters starting in Saturday's game, I don't know how comments is coming up on the screen without Oh,
the
I'm
one.
about to say, I don't know how comments is coming on the screen and I ain't touched nothing. I'm like, man, what is going on over here? But so coach, going into weeks 2, is there any second string guy, third string guy, or is there anybody that you're looking forward to seeing or that you evaluating for this team?
DeJuan Jones.
Mm.
I want to see DeJuan Jones play. They had him out there with the threes last week. You know, I don't think he's a 3, but he needed to work. I want to see him get with the 2s or with the 1s. I think that line is going to have to be shuffled a little bit based upon what happens at center.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they can move Jenkins to guard and the one fella, I can't remember his name, the right guard, I think he's out. If they can get him out of there and slide somebody else in, move the other guy that's at tackle inside and put DeJuan Jones, that's probably the strongest unit. But we got to see that in some real game action. So he's the person that I'm actually targeting this week. And who's going to play center? I want to see Whippler play. I want to see Brailsford play. I think those two guys, one of those guys got to win because I think they really got to move Elton Jenkins to guard.
Well, I'm going to ask you one quick question. I'm going to tell you what Todd Monken, your head coach, said about DeJuan Jones. Me personally, with these comments, I don't think he's going to be on the team at the end of this year. But I want to ask you, how do you feel if he don't make the team? Because DeJuan Jones, Todd Monken said about DeJuan Jones, they talked about Fano taking first team reps at left tackle, and he said, "Well, DeJuan Jones, yes, he's at second string. He's going with the 2s, and he's almost going back with the 3s. So DeJuan Jones needs to worry about not getting first string reps. He needs to try to figure out how to hold down second string reps and not end up getting third string reps." Now, that's what your head coach said on the post about him. He said trying to get that first string reps, he don't need to worry about that. He need to worry about keep on getting second string reps, because he said the way it's looking that he's about to start getting third string reps. How do you feel about those comments, and would it be a big loss if we lose DeJuan Jones? And one last thing, which I wish I could have asked the coach, when Todd Monken, is he had one great year at right tackle. He had every bad year at left tackle. Why won't they just put him, if he's not working out at left tackle, why won't they work him back at right tackle? But what do you think about those comments and DeJuan Jones might not make this squad?
I think DeJuan Jones will make the team because there's other guys that's on that line that's clearly worse than him. Okay. I think the question is, can you move him inside? If you want to run the football, you run behind DeJuan Jones.
Big boy.
Okay, you run behind him. He may have some issues in pass protection, and I agree with you 100%. His best year was when he was at right tackle. They talk about a swing tackle. Now, I think the guy who they want to be the swing tackle or the extra lineman with the 1, didn't he get hurt this past week in Chicago?
I don't think so.
Yeah, our line,
Lawson, whatever his name is, that they like that kid. So if he's out, this is DeJuan Jones' chance to shine. If you leave him at right tackle, he might be at right tackle for the next 10 years. But if you keep moving him around, he can't play all them positions. So we just gonna have to hope that he can make the team. I don't think that's an issue for him.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that you hurt players when you shuffle them around a lot. We know what he is. We've seen this act before. Put him where you know he can produce and be something for your team.
Dirt Dog, you got anybody that you're looking forward to in this less of the second preseason game?
It's a mixture of rookies and veterans, believe it or not. I don't know if you remember a couple of shows ago, I was a little concerned about Jenkins. Will he ever be the same? Even though he didn't tear a ligament, I don't think, but having a
but he's not getting out there.
I mean,
twos
still
and threes.
But with the 2s and 3s, I'm gonna have to agree with Pop. DeJuan Jones is one of them. DeJuan Jones, he just after his rookie year, he just could not stay healthy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he does need to go onto the right side. I liked him a lot because he could stop TJ Watt from getting to the quarterback. TJ Watt was having fits with him. So
he can't live off of one game. He can't eat off of one game.
But multiple games when he did play against Watt,
he had a hell of a rookie season.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, my main focus is on the young guys, Shedeur, Junkins, then the 2 wide receivers we got, and Isaiah Bond. Yeah, because I'm you know me, TP, especially with the wide receivers. We got some speed, but I was real happy. You know how happy I was in that group text when we got Denzel Boston. You know how happy I was. I was like, finally, we got a wide receiver with some height. Nothing against Cedric Tillman, but we got a wide receiver who got some height. Finally.
Yeah.
Now, that's another one. Cedric Tillman. That's my last one. Cedric Tillman, is he going to make the team?
Nope.
That's my main thing. I don't know if he's going to make the team.
Nope.
Leave my dog alone. Leave Ceddy alone.
I don't know, man.
Leave Ceddy alone. D, who you got? Who you looking
I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on Ceddy, man. He can kick rocks. I'm just saying, man. He's not been available in the last few years. I think that's one of them picks that Andrew screwed it up. I would love to see. I like the Floria hadn't hurt himself last year. I like to see Floria kind of make it, man. If you can move Tillman up out of there. I'm not a big fan of Malachi Corley, man. And if they can keep 7 wide receivers, I think that's what they're going to need to do, man. If they can keep 7, I would like to see Floria make that team. Because, man, Floria, white boy, he be handling his business, man. You know what I'm saying? And I need to see that. We need to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for that cat. I really am. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't know. But like I said, if you got rid of Tillman and then you brought, like you said, you brought Wallace in here. He's a veteran. I can see those guys. That 7 slot, man, is going to be a battle. I'm not a Gage Larvadan fan. I'm not. I'm just not a fan of him, man. Not. You know what I'm saying? Bob is still bobbling, you know, and I ain't feeling him. Sorry.
6'7".
When me personally, I wasn't going to name nobody, but you brought up all the wide receivers. I would love for my man, Tylan Wallace. He's a 6-year vet. And besides Jared Jeudy, which is kind of questionable to everybody, and if these rookies really ball out, Jared Jeudy could be on the trade block. So we have this whole team is young. So we ain't got no veterans. I need him to make the team just for his veteran, just because he a veteran. And I just did a breakdown film on him when 6 years he's a veteran. He's a vet.
I mean, but hold on. I mean, Judy's been in the league 7 years, though. What you mean? Got him? Him and Wallace are the veteran.
If you peep what I said Jeudy with the young boys doing what they think, Jeudy could be on the trade block. If we trade Jeudy,
yeah,
we might have somebody that only been here 3 years. We don't have.
But who would want him?
They're not gonna trade Jeudy. They ain't gonna trade Jeudy. Jeudy contract is hard.
But
hard to deal with.
This is my opinion. Can I get mine out?
My bad. Go ahead. I was just saying.
I let y'all talk about Gage ain't making it. Gage. Every time Gage hits the field, what'd he do? Make plays. There's not one time Gage didn't make the play. Now he might have dropped some balls on special teams. But when he's
you're turning the ball, over, man. You can't turn the ball over, man.
Gage Larvadan makes
drinking the Kool-Aid. He's drinking the Kool-Aid. He is drinking the Kool-Aid.
Coach, come on, help me out.
I'm sorry, GB. I can't help you, bro. I'm looking. First of all, let's deal with Tylan Wallace. I'm looking at this brother's stuff right now.
Oh, he ain't got no
stats. I
stats.
don't know how he been in the league this long.
Yeah, he ain't got no stats. He ain't got no stats.
I mean, so what do he need to be here for?
What
does he really need to be here for? He done had his time. He done got enough time here to get his pension, man. Let it go. Get on with life. Go coach some
vet.
high school and some college football
Man,
and talk to people. I mean, ain't nobody gonna be mad at that.
he can get them Home Depot buckets we had. How about that?
Go. There you go.
Yeah,
And I'm with D. I would like to see Floria, your hometown boy.
Mhm.
I love to see the hometown boy get a shot. And I think now he don't have the same skill set as KC, but the boy got speed. He's got world class sprinter speed. I remember that kid in high school, man. He was dusting folks.
What, Floria? You played against Floria?
No, I've seen him on TV enough times.
Oh, okay.
Friday night touchdown. He was on there every week.
Dang. What school he went to? What school he went to again?
I think he went to Mayfield or something. The boy was fast. That's all I remember.
Mm-hmm. He got them hands. Remember that one hand that KC did last year? He got them
Oh
hands.
yeah, he got hands.
We gonna see.
When he got hurt.
Y'all are witness. We're gonna see is Gage Larvadan gonna make the team or Luke Florio. They both should make the team. They both nice.
Somebody going to the practice squad.
Yeah, what are they going to? That's making a team. That's making a team. You ain't getting, long as you ain't getting cut, you making the team. That's my thing. Now, do you got any final words before we go?
If you say so, practice squad making the team. If you say so.
You still get a paycheck from the Cleveland Browns? Do your employer say Cleveland Browns?
Bro, at any time they can your ass away. You know what I'm
as
saying?
long as you get a check, you made a team.
I want Florida to make the 53 man. That's what I want to see.
Oh, you want him on
I
the
want to see him make the 53 man with 7. If they can hold 7 wide receivers, I want to see that. Like I said, I ain't a fan of Larvadan. You can kick rocks with Tillman. As long as that, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Coach, you got anything?
So I was talking with my son this week. Give me screen for a minute, man.
Give me screen.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna reiterate something. I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid or anything
Thank you,
like
sir.
that. But I am gonna tell Cleveland Browns fans and the rest of the world, change the way you think. We are the most negative group of people you could ever come across. There are teams that have been bad, maybe not as bad as us at times, but they are bad and they don't dog their team the way that we do. When the Cowboys are bad, I don't give a damn if they won at 15. People are like, how about them Cowboys? We do not get behind our product. I'm not saying that we can't be critical, because we're being critical right now on this show. But at the end of the day, why can't we get behind our team and start turning this negative narrative that the whole country has about the Browns? They pick on us because the negativity starts at home. If we find a way to deal with this negativity and turn it into something positive, I understand winning is positive and it heals everything. But until we get to that point, how do we support the team without being so damn negative? Think about it, folks. It's the power. What was the on the WWE? Them guys used to be the New Day. It's the power of positivity. We have the power of positivity in Cleveland fans. I ain't talking about being unrealistic, but let's be positive in what we're doing moving forward.
I like it. I
don't know how many pro times. I don't know how many pro times you're gonna get.
Dirt dog.
I mean, I was, I'm just glad the show back on. I was getting bored a little bit at home, so I'm real curious to see what this team is going to be like. I think they might surprise some people. I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs, but I think they might surprise some people. This team is. I saw, and I gotta get on jump on Pop's shoulders for that one, because I saw a lot of 0-17 comments going around, and I'm like, let's not get that far, because this team ain't that bad. They not that 0-17 squad or 0-16 squad that we saw. I think with this organization. I feel like they're moving in the right direction. The question is, and it's always been for the last 20 freaking years, do we have our guy at behind the center? And is that quarterback?
And I like how you said that. I like how you said that because I need y'all to tune in next week. The coach said after week 2, he probably gonna name the quarterback. So next week at 8 p.m., I need y'all to tune in, and we should by Wednesday. He should, because he's getting ready for the final season and doing all that stuff. We should have, or we gonna break it here. Who's going to be the starting quarterback? So please tune in next Wednesday at 8 p.m. to find out who is your 2026 Cleveland Browns starting quarterback. Y'all know what this is. This is the My Dogs. Foe. This is the My Dogs podcast where my opinion is always my opinion. I thank my co-host for coming on, and been a long time seeing y'all, and let's go Browns.
Roo-roo.